Welcome to another episode of Pocket Watch Time. My name's Patrick W. Today we're going to talk about a rather risky subject, pocket watch cases. Pocket watch cases come in a variety of different materials. Probably the most common you'll see is solid gold and gold-filled cases. So what's the difference between a solid gold and a gold-filled case? Tons. Solid gold cases are actually gold. Gold-filled cases are shiny crap. Just my opinion. Let me explain. Before we get started, what am I wearing today? I'm wearing my Tudor Black Bay 58 925. I love the silver case, I like the patina and the character, and I like the watch even better on a rubber strap. I currently have the watch on a Vanguard rubber strap. I'll show you some examples of gold and gold-filled cases while we discuss. Some common gold-filled case makers are R&F, Keystone, Roy, American Watch Case Company, Brooklyn Watch Case Company, and Wadsworth. Many gold cases are made by small companies, and it's hard to know the exact trademark for each. A very common word to look for is US assay. If you see a case marked US assay, it's guaranteed to be the carat that it states to be. For example, this case is 14 karat US assay. Thus, it's a 14 karat solid gold case. So what is a gold-filled case? A gold-filled case actually isn't gold-filled at all. In fact, it's the opposite. It's a gold-plated case with a composite center. That base metal center is worthless. There are many different brands that make gold-filled cases. Some of the common brands that you may see are the Crescent Watch Case Company, the Phase Watch Case Company, and many variations of the Keystone Watch Company. A clear-cut way to recognize a gold-filled case is to look for a year's designation. If you see 25 years, 20 years, or 10 years marked on a case, it is definitely a gold-filled case. What's confusing about some gold-filled cases is that they portray themselves as solid gold cases. In some instances, one of the case back covers will be marked 14 karat, and the second case covering will show the 25-year designation. The Phase brand is particularly guilty of this by having Phase 14 karat written, when in fact all Phase labeled cases are gold-filled. The Crescent Watch Case Company is guilty in a different way. They just don't mark their cases at all. So sadly, many people either want to assume or just assume that these cases are solid gold. The moral of the story is you have to be very careful when shopping for a pocket watch and you don't know if the case is gold or gold-filled. A quick Google search for a case trademarks may save you a lot of money. Also important, don't let a seller try to trick you into believing that a gold-filled pocket watch has value. The watch case may be beautiful, but the gold content is very minuscule. An interesting fact about pocket watches is how pocket watches are purchased. In the old days, you'd go into the jewelry store and you'd pick out a pocket watch movement, and then you'd pick out the case. So in some instances, the movement might be a very high-grade, expensive movement, but placed in a rather inexpensive case, or vice versa. Thus, just because the movement is high grade and expensive doesn't mean that the case is high grade or expensive. For example, this Riverside Maximus is one of Waltham's highest grade movements, but this is a gold-filled case. Don't get me wrong, there are many beautiful gold-filled cases out there. The point I'm trying to make is that gold-filled cases are not solid gold. Thus, They do not deserve the premium of a solid gold case.